Hey, church, 5 in Philippi. Let's go. Philippians chapter 3. Last time we talked the first couple verses about safety and what's safe for you and what steals your joy. Paul says, look out for the dogs, look out for the evildoers, look out for those who mutilate the flesh. There are things in our life that will steal your joy. What are they? Paul's saying it's safe for you to find out what true joy is, that is in Christ and in Christ alone, and stay there. He goes on and talks about we are the real circumcision, meaning their hearts have been changed so that it allows them to truly worship God and celebrate and glory in Christ Jesus. And then he's going to talk about what we need to talk about today, where you get your confidence. Because not only will whatever you're confident in bring you joy, which is safe for you, but it will also bring you gain. That's part of where that joy comes from. And so we need to talk about during this time when we're not able to meet and we're not able to be together and things are different and changed. And will the job be there tomorrow? I don't know. We need to talk about ultimately what you're confident in. What are you confident in? Because that will bring you joy, and that will help you understand what you're pursuing or what you hope to gain. And so Paul is going to say in verse 4, he's going to talk a little spiritual trash talk. I love it. Verse 4, though I myself have reason for confidence in the flesh also, if anyone else thinks he has reason for confidence in the flesh, I've got more. So he's saying, bring it on. Let's lay it all down. Let's compare. Let's see what you got. Let's see what awards you have. Let's see where you've been and what you've done. Let's see your checklist. Let's see your resume, because I can trump it. I can overcome that. And he lists 7 things. But during those 7 things, I want you just to hear me carefully here. During those 7 things, he is going to mention Jesus Christ in name or pronoun 10 times, as to say, he matters more. That's where my confidence lies. That's where my gain lies. So there's where my joy is. He's going to list that he was circumcised on the 8th day. He said, I jumped through the spiritual hoop. I obeyed that command. He's going to say he's of the people of Israel. He has the ancestry. He has the family name. We live in rural communities. We know family name matters. Oh, you're from that family? He's going to say, I'm from the right family. But not only am I from the right family, I'm from the tribe of Benjamin, the elite of that family. And so he's not going to fall back on a name or accolades or the past. A Hebrew of Hebrews in a time where people began to kind of draw back from what it meant to be a Hebrew, the elect people of God. He says, no. I was still serious about it. I was still there. I was taking it seriously. I was devoted. As to the law, a Pharisee. A Pharisee means separated one. And in Acts 26, he tells us that he was, in a sense, I was valedictorian of Pharisee school. He goes on, he says, as to zeal, a persecutor of the church. He was passionate and he was sincere. We hear, it doesn't really matter what people believe as long as they're really sincere and passionate about it. Paul's going to say, I'm not even going to go there. And then he's going to say, as to righteousness under the law, blameless. I've got nothing that you can find in my life. You can't find, and nobody can come to Paul and say, yeah, but what about that time you were in high school? Or but what about the business trip? Or what about that time you were in the pub? Or what about that time that guy yelled at you in traffic? He's going to say, I've got nothing. I'm blameless. And then he's going to say, and all of this I count. He's going to do some math here. And you and I have to do some math to figure out what we're confident in. During this time, I'm praying that what you are confident in comes to the surface. Are you confident in what you can control and what you can manipulate and what brings you honor? Paul's going to say, not me. And let's be honest, Paul has more than you. So if he had something to boast about here, he would have done it. And then he's going to say, at the end there, he's going to intensify and say, for his sake I've suffered the loss of all things. Right? Being stuck, being in prison, not knowing if he's going to live or die. And I count them, he's doing some more math here, as rubbish. The word means manure. You ever stepped? Of course you have. We're rural people. We've stepped in stuff in fields. What do? Oh, I hope I can keep this on my foot until I get home. I can smear it all over the carpet. No, you make a weird face, you smell it, and then you rub it off on the grass and try to stay away from it and warn other people. Paul is saying that is what all the power and control and all the accolades and all the past, that's what it means to me. Why? When he compares it to Christ. Why? Because it's his joy. And then he ends here by saying that I may gain Christ. I thought he already had Christ. He did. He does. But there's more. And his confidence lies in the finished work of Christ and knowing him more. Love you, church. Continue to let us know how to pray for you. Your church prayed for you last night. Your leadership prayed for you last night. Thank you for your humble prayer request and honest prayer request about where you were. I just want to encourage you real quickly. Don't go ghost. Don't go ghost. Continue to check in with your home group, meet with your home group, make calls, text. Love y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.